Hi everyone, it's Abbey here from TV4Education, and I am back with another YouTube Live where I show you some of the content that we have available on TV4Education. And today we are looking at the arts and specifically content for World Theatre Day, which is on the 27th of March. So if you are a teacher and you think that this content will relate to you and your students, make sure to stick around so I can show you some of the TV4Ed, YouTube and Smart Lessons content that we have. This also goes along with our arts program guide that was sent out last week. And if you want to know how you can receive our program guides, you can register your interest areas by just going to the TV4Ed homepage, going to interests and registering your interest areas. And every subject you choose, you will receive a program guide from us once a month. So if you select the arts, you will receive our arts program guide once a month. And if you select all the subjects, you will receive a program guide for each subject once a month. So now we will go into looking at some of the content. So you can always do a subject search if you want. So you can go subjects, you can go down to the arts and you can search drama if you want, and it will show you all of the content that has been tagged with drama. But if you are looking for something more specific, which we are, we can go to the smart search bar and we can just search theatre and see what comes up. So you can do a smart search, which will search the description as well as the tags and the title. So you can see here we've got Midsummer in Newton, which was one of the programs that was featured in our last arts program guide. And if you want to add any of this content, you can just press the star button, or you can share it with your students through the share button as well. So all of the content that is at the top is the most recent, and it becomes less recent as you go down. So you can also do a title search if you want to be a bit more specific, and you can see the content with just theatre in the title. So you can see there's a Gilbert and Sullivan video there. You can see this is a reopening gala of a theatre. You can see there is a documentary there on National Black Theatre. So there is a lot of different content that you can see there. So if you're wanting something more specific, you can search for musical if you're looking specifically for musicals. So you can see there's films as well as live stage shows as well. So you can see this is a live stage show. So as this, you can see that there is some musical films here. So you can see there's live carols. So there's different kinds of performances. There's live stage shows, as well as live concerts, as well as films that are also musicals. So you can also look up something like opera, for example, if you're wanting to. So you'll be able to see documentaries on opera, so opera legends, artworks, and you'll also be able to see there are some live performances of operas as well as you go down. So you can also look up something like ballet if you want. And you can see there's a lot of documentaries on ballet. And then you can also see there are some live performances from the Australia Ballet and other ballet companies as well, and some behind the scene documentaries and so on. So you can also do a YouTube search. So we've already got a search going, so I don't need to refresh or anything. I can just click the YouTube button here and it will immediately do a search of YouTube. So you can see there's some videos here teaching ballet. And then you can also see there's some live performances of ballet here, some Tarkovsky and Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. There's some Swan Lake videos, so there's live performances and then also videos teaching how to do ballet. So you can do this with anything else that you want. So you can just look up theatre and see what comes up. So you can see there's a crash course history video on theatre and so on and so forth. So we've had a look through the TV4Ed and YouTube content. So now we can have a look through the Smart Lessons content that we have available. So I'll just do a search for theatre. So you can see there's a resource list on puppetry and theatre as well as absurdist theatre as well. So if you want to see the content that is available in these lessons, you can just click on them, click the star button, and they'll be added to your My Items, and you can have a look at some of the content that is available in them, which we will do in just a moment. So you can also look up things like opera. So you can see there's a lot of different opera resource lists and lessons. So you can see there's some on opera performers, composers, Indigenous opera, live opera performances, different operas around the world, and so on and so forth. So you can also type in drama if you want and see what comes up. And you can see all of the different resource lists and video lessons that we have on drama. So you might want to add this one to your resource list as well. And you can see this is doing also a search description, not just the title, so that's why this one here has come up. So you can add this one as well if you want a different range of topics within drama. You can see there's a resource list here on Shakespearean drama as well. So you can add as many as you want and have a look through them later as well. Look at ballet as well, so you can see there's some different resource lists and video lessons on ballet as well. So once we've done all that, we will have a look at my items. So the last one we added there was actually a study guide. So we'll have a look at that one first, because that is a different kind of smart lesson than the other ones. So you can see this one here. This one here is a study guide. So you've got the documentary that the study guide is on, as well as the study guide here, which you can download as well. And you can also add your own resources. And if you want to add questions to this, you can. Our study guide smart lessons don't have questions, but you can add your own if you would like. So you can see here, this is a TED Ed lesson. So this is just one video with numerous questions just on that one video. So you can see the video here as well as the questions, which are multiple choice questions. So you can add your own questions as well. Again, you can click the bin button if you want to delete a question, or the edit if you want to change a question around, and you can change the order of the questions as well with the up and down arrows. You can see this one as well. This is also another study guide. So you've got the film here as well as the study guide. So this one here is a resource list. So you can see all of these Shakespearean videos and links to articles as well on the history of Shakespearean theatre. And then this one, once again, is another resource list here, and you can see all the videos there. As well here, another resource list with various videos and links and PDF files. So there is a big difference between a lot of the resource lists, and you can always add your own resources, change some around, upload your own files, your own videos, whatever it is that you want. So this is the puppetry in theatre one. This one was featured in our last program guide, which was to coincide with this YouTube live. And then you can see the very last one we have here, which is the resource list on absurdist theatre, which has videos and links. So the resource lists don't have any questions, unlike the video lessons, but you can of course add your own multiple choice or missing word questions or yes or no questions if you just click the add question button. So that's all the content I have to show for you today. I will be back later in the week with another of these YouTube lives, and that one will be going into the subject of technologies. So make sure you stick around for that, and until then, I hope everyone has a good day. Bye everyone.